just have to externalize something, and I don't quite know how it's gonna flow, but it has something to do with my anger, and I think that's why I picked the red light to help bring it out, because I have a hard time expressing my anger. I have a hard time letting my anger flow, because it's a really strong energy, and I don't like to bring it out in me. But there's just one thing that keeps bothering me. And my anger always brings me to tears. Even when I used to get in fights or had to fight to protect myself when I was younger, I would cry right afterwards, because it's just something I don't like using. But my ex-husband has this habit of ignoring me in public, and it just really, really takes its toll. Like tonight, my son was playing his baseball game. This was an in-town game, a rivalry with Pleasant Grove, and we were doing really good, and then it got tied up, and we went into extra innings, and they ended up walking us off. And we always meet each other and wait on my son to like say bye and hugs and all that good stuff. And while they were still on the field, if me and Wade see each other, we always like walk towards each other and ask each other how we were doing, and then just talk about the game or whatever and wait on our son. And I think like maybe a month and a half ago, we were at a Texas High game, and he, after the game, I said, "Hey, how are you? It was a good game." And he never looked at me. I'm talking about, we're this close. Like, here's him, here's the phone, and then me. Like, we're this freaking close. And he just straight up ignores me and continues just to look at my daughter and someone else. And I have to say, hello, I know you hear me. And then he finally looks over and is, talking to me. Well, I didn't let that really get to me. I was just like, what the heck? Like, how are you gonna, like, you see me, I can hear myself. Our daughter's right here, and you're right here, and you see us walk up, and you hear me talking, but you continue just to look at her like I don't even freaking exist. And why when we were just talking on the phone yesterday? Or like, why? And at that point I was just like confused, like, hello. And maybe he just fucking had his head up his ass or something and really didn't see me. Whatever, you didn't. Anyways, he did acknowledge that time, but tonight he did it again. He walks up to me. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" It was still a good game, because I can see it all over his face. And he just like walk up to me, and then I'm talking, and he was looking at me the first few words that I said of that sentence, and then looks this way. I'm here. Just looks right there. Doesn't say anything. Acts like I didn't say anything. And then I'm like, are you serious? And he still didn't say anything. And the guy walks up and he starts talking to that guy. And I'm just like, this is my face. Like, and then I do this and I walk off. And about 6 steps off, he's like, Amanda. Oh. Now you see me. But in front of all these people, you had to do that. You had to display how insignificant I was, how unimportant I was. And mind you, I gave this guy 20 years of my life. I helped him become the man that he is. I showed him how to gain that emotional bond with our children. I deserve to be seen. I deserve to be acknowledged. How could someone who you loved and grew with for that long do that? Just ignore you. And it's not like we are into it and we fight. We don't ever argue or even talk to each other unless it's, hey, how you doing? Oh, good. Yep. The sky is still blue. You know, like, just nothing past that superficial hi, greeting, and yeah, that's it. Just ignore me? I gave this man everything. For a long time. I don't think I've ever displayed an ounce of disrespect to anyone. What's sad is, before I even left, that's the standard he set. To overlook me, ignore me. That's the standard he set for my family. To treat me. And it's working. I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to show up. Because every time I said something like, don't yell at them for eating all of their food, I would get in trouble. I would have a different opinion about what trees we like better because I like a different tree, and I'm just hurt. I don't understand why. After 3 years, I feel like I'm being punished. Like I should have stayed with someone who hates me, who treats me like they hate me. And I'm just supposed to live like that? Everyone wants me to live like that? Everyone wants me to live with someone who doesn't love me, who doesn't touch me. I can't even have a conversation with him. have you ever been with someone who doesn't hold enough space for you to be you? So you don't talk, you're not expressive. And I'm so expressive. But that's twice. And like after the Texas High one, I called him the next morning and I said that's not okay. Please don't ever do that to me. And he promised me he wouldn't. So tonight, when he saw that he did it and it really upset me, then he wants to call me back and say, it wasn't like that, and start a scene in front of other people. And I'm always the bad guy. It always looks like I'm the one who's freaking starting something, and I'm not. All I did was walk away from disrespect. And then he calls me back like I'm a drama queen or something. I didn't even say anything. I just walked away silently because that's what I do.